Have you ever considered what southern Utah has to offer beyond Moab? In early 2015, a group of friends and I, all of us with experience in the more touristy parts of southern Utah, decided to explore the B-side of the Beehive State. Meeting up in Santa Fe, New Mexico in late September of 2016, we headed off for a mostly paved route to our first night's campsite on Cedar Mesa, Utah.
Welcome to Utah. 10% grades, 5 mile per hour switchbacks, narrow gravel road, next 3 miles.
This is the Hokie Dugway, gentlemen.
All right, we stopped and paid the fee permit, the rules on backcountry camping, and it looks like as long as we don't camp in the canyons, that we don't need a special permit for that.
About another mile of this.
We checked out several prospective campsites and settled on one near a dry creek. The night was peaceful. This was not an area that we were expecting to see anyone else. The next morning we were up and at it early. A quick breakfast, then what we anticipated would be a great drive over back roads around the Moonhouse Special Permit Area, through the twist, along Comb Ridge, then into the Abajo Mountains.
It is Saturday morning, day 2. We are just departing our campsite on Cedar Mesa.
It is 88 miles to camp tonight.
Well, this road stays like this, we'll really be able to make some time.
Yeah, I could even go a little faster if it weren't for the limited visibility.
We're coming down.
That's a pretty serious canyon off to the left there.
Sure, some pretty coloration along in here. Just gorgeous. We're here at Little Notch, Hammond Canyon Trailhead, and have decided to go ahead and camp here. It's like a really nice, roomy campsite.
Gonna badmouth the guys with their off-road trailers now? I've got audio running.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mark.
It had been a good day driving from Cedar Mesa, around the Moonhouse Special Permit Area, along the backside of Comb Ridge, and then into the Abajo Mountains. We set up camp at Little Notch. As evening drew near, a few deer visited us, and the rain clouds cleared to reveal yet another stunning sky. The next morning, after a spectacular sunrise, we prepared breakfast and then spent some time playing with the new drone. None of us had much experience with drones, and since today was a short drive, we decided now would be a good time for a few test runs. Later that morning, we'd head off for our next campsite, still in the Abajo Mountains, but at Vega Creek Trailhead. Of concern, though, was the weather forecast. Thunderstorms, some heavy, passing through later that day. We were receiving updates through DeLorme InReach text messages, so we'd keep a close eye on that throughout the day. Bacon and eggs, Ray?
Oh yes, you made a good choice in that bacon, Mark.
Have limited experience with the drone, so we're trying to improve that. Had a little extra time this morning.
It is day 3. We are headed from our campsite at Little Notch. And we're passing right around Dark Canyon right now.
This is Dark Canyon up here. Just gorgeous. Ran into some ATV riders here.
Oh, that's looking good there.
Yes. Well, I'm glad we got it cut in half.
What you having there, Chris?
I'm having chicken fajitas for dinner.
Chicken fajitas, huh?
Yes, I am.
Oh, it sounds good. So Matt, what are we cooking in this fancy little pot of here?
Well, we're cooking a fancy meal of macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Tell me about that pot.
Yes, sir. This pot collapses. It is a sea to summit pot. It collapses down to about that big when you're not using it, but it's safe over a flame. And we're going to enjoy a nice meal here while we listen to the Cowboys play the 49ers on satellite radio. Modern Overlanding is a beautiful thing.
Well, I tell you what, that was it Dark Canyon?
Yeah.
There were some drop-offs there.
Yes.
I was really, and you know the canyon on the other side. I didn't get the name of it. You know, I didn't. Normally, I'm out here. I'm shooting stills and driving along and everything else. Not on my
No,
own.
sir. No,
There
sir.
are no stills.
You focus on the
There's
road
some
ahead of
GoPro
you.
video. That's it.
And I was glad we didn't meet anybody coming the other way because there were a few spots where there was not
pretty
enough.
narrow.
Yeah, I was a little worried about them motorcycles passing.
Yes.
Them passing.
Those guys passed us fast.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
So what's our weather forecast?
Well, middle of the night we have a 40% chance of rain. After that it's looking windy and clear tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're in a hotel, and after that it's looking sunny and mostly dry for the rest of the trip.
So what kind of beer are we drinking?
Runyon.
Grunion. Ballast Point Grunion.
I'm drinking a Revolver Brewing Sidewinder Southwest Pale Ale.
Earlier I had a Live Oak Big Bark.
And I'm sharing the Grunion with Ray.